welcome back to my channel, Sparkle and Glue. So glad to have you here today. So I've been working on another One Page Wonder. I really am having fun with them. Anyway, here's the cutting guide. You know, I just want to make sure you guys can see it in case you want to take a screenshot. So I'm going to show you one that I've made already, but some of the measurements might be a drop different. Because when you're cutting, you know, if you cut something a little shorter or a little longer, it may leave over an extra piece on a different size, and that's okay with this one. You'll see what I mean. The base needs to be, you know, in some of the pockets, but after that, the rest. So let me show you. It is, let's see what it measures. It is this one, right, okay, and this is why. The one we're going to be making is 5 inches. This one is like 4 3/4. So maybe that was the piece of paper I had. But it's going to be a trifold. I'm going to open it up, and it has a flap. And then it's going to have a little booklet. I just added a piece of book page inside, but it's going to have a little booklet in here. And then it's going to have a corner pocket with a tag, and the tags we're going to be making are going to be a little longer, and we're going to fold them over. And then it's going to have whatever's left over is going to be a little card. We can maybe make it like a little postcard or something to that effect. And then there's also another side or diagonal pocket here with another tag. And then I didn't put anything on the back because I thought maybe you want to glue it into a journal or an album. But if you want to give it as a card or you want to do something, we can, this extra card could be a pocket back here or something we could do. But anyway, all right, let's get started. So I'm going to leave the cutting guide here and we'll follow. The base page is 12 by 5. So I'm using a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock, double-sided. This is from DCWV. I'm really liking their paper, and I've been using it a lot. And they, in the set comes, some have foils, but okay, so it's 12, and we're just going to cut it at 5. All right. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take the piece you just cut, put it on your scoreboard on the 12-inch side, and you're going to score at 3.5. And you're going to score at 7. And you're going to score at 10.5. Okay. And then you want to fold on your score lines. Going to push down. I'll get a little good crease. Okay, and this is a little pocket, so we're just going we can glue that in now. And I am using art glitter glue. And even oh, there it is. Okay, good. So I'm just placing glue on the sides, nowhere else, because the makes the pocket for you, so you don't have to put any glue. Just push down. And so now we have our little trifold book with a pocket. Okay, let's put that to the side. The next thing we're going to work on is the middle flap, and that's 5.5 by 3 3/8, which the 3/8 is just a little bit smaller than 3.5. So let's just cut this piece left at 5, and then I'm turning it, and I'm going to do 3 3/8, which is just, I'm just going a little under the 3.5. And the reason why, and I'll show you, you're going to place it on the 5-inch side and score at 1/2. And the reason why I went just a drop smaller is I wanted to make sure that you don't have any trouble folding on the score lines. So, because these are 3.5, and it might be okay, but sometimes it's a little harder. I'm gonna round the corners. You don't have to do that. There you go. Okay, and then when I glue this piece down, I want it to match the paper here. All right, and I'm just placing glue on the tab. And I'm going to line it up with the top and just center it in between the score lines. And before it adheres, just make sure that you can fold both of your sides in. And go ahead and press down. And we have our little flap. Okay, let's put this to the side. And yeah, that looks good. Okay. The next part we're going to work on is the middle pocket. And we just cut this at 3. And then you're going to cut it by 2. And again, for the same reason, just so you're able to, it doesn't get caught up on the sides. And I'm going to go ahead and place glue on both ends and the bottom. Okay. And I'm just going to line it up with the bottom. And then make sure that both of your pages fold before it sticks. And I'm pushing down. Okay. There we go. All right. Now we're off to our diagonal pockets. So this piece that's left is, what did I say? 3.5 by 3.5, and I have it at 3 by 3.5. So I am going, you know, we can just leave it like this. That's fine. You just want to line up your 2 corner pockets. So I had a mistake here. So I think it's 3 by 3.5, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't, as long as just line up and just cut it in half. So you have 2 pockets here. And we're going to place 1 pocket there and 1 right here. And like I said, when you do this, sometimes the measurements are coming out a little different. And I don't know why I'm having trouble with my glue, but maybe the tip needs to be rinsed. I'm guessing there's something stuck. But maybe we'll get lucky and it'll fix. What do you think? Any luck, guys? All right, let's see. Did we get lucky? Yeah, we did. Got lucky. See? Every once in a while, right? Okay, so we're putting glue on both corners. And because the pocket was not a square, it, you know, the angle's a little different, but I mean, I like it. I don't have any problem with that. And then let's do this side here. And I'm just placing I don't think it's coming out again. Well, there goes our luck. All right, Let's try again. So what I'm doing, just so you can see, so I have this pin that didn't come with this. It's because I always lose my pins. So I bought their sewing pins from Hobby Lobby, and they're longer, and it usually works pretty good, but well, now it's coming out. So all right, and I'm just going to put this down. And line it up at the bottom and the side. Okay, there we go. We have another pocket. It's looking pretty, right? I don't know, I like the foil. It looks nice. The foil always looks pretty on the camera too, though. It like shines. Okay, tags. All right, so we have a lot left, and so that was what I was saying. You really could change this up and do different things, and I did make different ones each time. But so the tags. All right, so the piece of paper that I have left is 7 by 7. So I was doing I said 6.5 because for whatever reason that was the size I had before. But I want the tags to be 2. I mean, you can make them any size you want. I'm making mine 2 inches. And then obviously this is way too long. So you have a couple options here. You could cut it to the size you want and then maybe use the other piece for something else. What I want to do, and this is why I don't think it matters so much the size, I am going to put it in my little tag cutter. And let's just take that off. And then I'm going to just fold it where I think I want it to be. So, I don't know, I think that looks nice. And then you have options here if you want them. You can glue just the sides and make this little pocket, and we can add something in it. You can fold one of the sides over and make it another diagonal pocket. I might just do a front pocket. So I'm going to just put glue up both. Now the glue is really coming out. I'm going to just put glue up both sides. And I don't know if you guys keep these around, but these wipes I use a lot. And so I just keep them nearby, and they're really great, especially if you get glue all over everything. Or just to wipe one of your tools off if it... All right, so there's our little tag, which I think is really pretty. And then we have... And then I've shown you this before, I think, but when I use this, this is the piece that comes off, and it's the size of whatever tag you did. So, but I think that looks kind of pretty. So I'm going to glue that onto the bottom. Or, you know what, why don't we glue it on, we can glue it onto the other side, so the other side has a little design. But I don't know, it just looks like you added a little extra, and it's really just a throwaway piece. And I've done it where I put the 2 of them on and put another one at the top, whatever you have left over. But I don't know, I think it just adds a little bit instead of throwing the piece away. And then we have this pocket here. So I'm just let this dry because there's a lot of glue on it. All right, and then I wanted to make another tag, so I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm just cutting this at 2. And again, when you're doing this, there is so much, there's left over, or you don't even have to use it all up, whatever you want. But let's go ahead and make this second tag. And we have our piece again, which maybe we'll use. And I guess we can make them the same. So it'll be about there. And I'll also make this a little pocket. Okay, so there we go. And then maybe I'll just glue this one onto the pocket. Okay, there we go. All right, we have our two tags and a booklet. So we're starting to run out. So there were a couple options here with this as well. You could just make this into like a trifold, which I did on one of them. On this, I was just gonna do where I'm cutting it at 4. And then scoring at 2. And now you have just a little booklet that you can put in, and I don't know which way you want to do it, but put it in the pocket. And then this now is a remaining piece. So I was just putting it like a little card here, like I said, or maybe we'll make it even a little more, it's a square, maybe we'll make it a little more rectangular and do it like a little postcard. But I think it's just fun, and you can do different things. And let's put this one here. And let's take a look at what we have. Okay, here, I can move this. So, and a pocket with a tag, and another pocket with a tag. And then remember we made this a little pocket so we can even do more things. And then a flip up, and you can add things onto here, or journal, and then just a little book. I'm calling it a booklet, but this could be a little card of some sort. And then this is our extra piece, which, like I said, I don't know yet how I'm decorating it or what I'm doing with it, but certainly plenty options that you have. Maybe you want to do something on the front with it to decorate. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. So keep in mind, the cutting guide was a little long, but I wanted you to know that that's really okay. And even if you're really trying to follow it exactly, every time I did it, it was just a little different, and it might have to do with how you turn the paper each time. But really, just have fun with it. But do the base first, maybe, and then the middle flap, because that's an important piece, the size, and then the pocket. And after that, I mean, the tags could be smaller, they could be thinner, they could be shorter. And it would not change the look. This should have even been shorter, I think, or maybe I had just too much glue in the bottom. It's not going down as much. But we could even trim the bottom. But so anyway, just have fun with it. I had fun making it. And thanks for spending more time with me. And I hope you guys have a great day. Keep sparkling, and I'll see you soon.